Who we playing as? Ron, Dick, or Kemco?
Kemco!
All right, Kemco. Let's go, Kemco. Live from Austin, Texas, home of Richard Garriott's Crazy Castle, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. I want to go to that castle so bad.
Me too. I want to own that castle. I feel like we're owed it at this point. Like, we've been streaming so many years, they should just gift us a castle.
Oh, that's what happens, right? Like, you know how there's like the diamond anniversary and the paper anniversary? There's like the castle anniversary with Twitch streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Eventually, you gotta get a castle. And what better one than Richard Garriott? It's got its own catacombs.
Do we need a catacombs?
Oh man, I'm kind of off kilter tonight. It took me a full minute to remember the word catacombs. I was like, cacodemon? That's not it. Hey everybody, it's a Kemco night here on Retro Pals. This Wednesday we covered every single Crazy Castle game and Kid Clown game released by Kemco. That was literally like 40 or 50 games. Now it's time for the second half of the catalog. All the games that weren't Crazy Castle or Kid Clown related. It's literally a full half of their catalog. I can't freaking believe it.
There was a lot. That castle, we saw a lot of that castle. We saw the outside, the inside, the pneumatic drill side. Mm-hmm. I am so sick of castles.
Interior, exterior, hedge maze. Mm-hmm. Sick of castles. We're doing nothing but non-castle based Kemco games tonight, except for Shadowgate. Shit. The whole premise is ruined. All right, Alex, why don't you thank some folks, and I'll get the shit ready to go.
Thank you to the Ultimo for the 500 bits. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Punky Crisps, 22-month resub. I too choose you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nocturne Dustcloth, 17-month resub. Yay, Kemco. Yeah, yay, Kemco. I like
agree.
Kemco.
I agree.
And thank you, Zach's Car, for the 7-month resub. It's a shame your adventures have ended here. Thank you.
It's a real shame, all right.
Oh yeah, happy Canada Day to the Canada freaks. How you doing?
They're not freaks.
I love them.
The official name for them is the Canucks, not the Canadian freaks.
I love
That was something the American public decided on in the 50s, and then eventually they got all offended, and now we can't call them freaks anymore, so we just have to be a little bit more sensitive to our friends at the North.
Canadas.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canadas.
My God.
I'm glad that all the Canadian people are freaks. I only know Canadian freaks.
We have confirmation that there are some freaks in chat.
I only know freaks from Canada, and I love them with all my heart.
So to quickly summarize what we did on Wednesday, this week we are covering Kotobuki Systems, this company that cropped up in Japan in the 80s and made nothing but Famicom games. We noted that this was kind of unusual because there was a lot of music publishers, book publishers, major corporations looking to get into the big console boom, and they had previous work in other industries. They were around since like the 30s or the 20s, or like Nintendo. They were around since like the 1890s or some shit. No, Kemco started up just making Famicom games, and that's why their games are very Kemco-esque, let's say. Tonight we're going to cover all their games for Famicom, NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, the games that aren't related to their extremely widespread Crazy Castle series. So let's start off with their very first release in Japan in 1986.
Ooh.
Never got released stateside. This is a game called Doughboy.
Doughboy. Thank you, Simon, for the 46-month resub. Good evening, Danny and Alex, and thanks for 46 months of Deja Vu. From being uninvited to the Shadowgate of Crazy Castle. Thank you.
All right, bring us in.
It's Doughboy.
2 words.
Doughboy. What more do you need?
This is based on the Pillsbury property.
Danny. No, okay, so for some reason, Streamlabs chat decided not to render apostrophes correctly today.
Yeah, okay, fine, sure.
Have you noticed? I am so sorry. I have no idea how to fix that. I will try one thing, but it might not work.
How's the music volume here? That probably needs to be turned down a little.
There we go.
And for us too.
It's a little loud.
Apostrophe checks. Everybody put your apostrophes up as we optimize the stream for Doughboy. Yeah, in the 80s, there was this chubby little freak who was in all of our ovens making cookies with us, and he liked to have his belly poked, and he made this horrific noise whenever he did. Some of you know what I'm talking about. The rest of you think I'm making stuff up or I'm crazy or something, but really, there was a Pillsbury Doughboy that existed in the 80s. He was in all of our houses, helping us bake, helping us get the apostrophes in our chat. Did it work?
I'll find out later. Thank you, Laugh Boy, who's excited for Doughboy. It didn't work at all. Let's go, Kemco. Thank you for the 19-month resub.
Thank you.
Well,
this
idea.
This game is about trench warfare.
Yep. Fun.
Mm-hmm. You go around collecting little bits of stuff you need. This is clearly OSP, on-site procurement. You're not given anything, so you gotta collect all the bits of TNT and springs on the ground. I think you have a gun? Yeah, but it fires very slowly. So like a lot of stuff Kemco made for the Famicom early on, this is based on a C64 game, I think. Being American in origin. A lot of their stuff found a unique niche by essentially bringing over American properties to Japan for the first time. But they were all weird and twisted. It wasn't the original Commodore 64 version you're used to. It's this kind of strange, filtered Famicom version.
Thank you, Sasquatulus. 52-month resub. Shit, thank you. I've survived 52 months to watch the death of Tweety Bird at the hands of the Pals. We'll see that.
Thank you.
Thank you, the old 100 bits. Okay, so the term Doughboy dates back to the Mexican War of 1846 to 48, when infantrymen would make long treks over dusty terrain, and they'd look like they were covered in flour.
And they went through trenches to get the key at the end.
Yeah,
and then
when they
got the key, they had to venture back to the base. Oh, with the key, you go really fast in the trenches. Or maybe you, oh, I guess you have to kill everybody in the level to proceed. I thought we just needed the key, but... Are we done? Oh, we have 42 TNT, 1200 fuse, 2 ladders. That's the French ladder.
Ladders.
Some mines and 1 clipper.
Oh, I love French cinema.
Very early French game. Very early Famicom game to feature an inventory screen. Speaking of French things.
Thank you, Halibut Barn. 22-month reset. Which button is mustard gas? Yeah, if you want to... World War I is so depressing.
World War I was a trip, man. Just everyone going around hoping to find the key for their respective country.
Mm-hmm.
Dodging in and out of trenches. You can learn more by watching Blackadder Season 4. It was just like this. Rowan Atkinson was like, "Where's my freaking key?"
They're always looking for keys in Blackadder, and you know what? Is that why so many British Amiga games are all about like keys?
Oh my god! It's a fucking trench mob. There was like 5 dudes in there. What hope do I have? I'm no Doughboy. I can tell you that much.
Well,
all right, Kemco. Great debut. It's no wonder you turned out to be such a success. I kid. In '86, you couldn't expect much from Famicom games. There was a bunch of Tosei shit out there. There was Bandai wreaking havoc. You could do much worse than Doughboy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to '86.
Ooh.
I have a specially prepared folder full of Kemco games. So you know what was out in '86? The Famicom Disk System.
Nice.
Of course, we covered Roger Rabbit, their big breakout success on this system, but they also brought over yet another Commodore 64 puzzle game. This one is called Electrician.
Streamlabs, you're just gonna break one thing? Just the apostrophes? That's fine. I like the spider.
Yeah, it's cool. Wait, is that a spider?
It looks like it. Is
I
it
guess
a spider? So. Am I dumb? Do I just think everything's a spider?
I thought it was a scaffolding or something, but no, it looks more like a spider. You're right.
Do I just have, like, spider on the brain?
You got spider brain.
I do! I love spiders, sorry.
There's one that lives on my toilet. We've become friends. He stayed there for several days now. I've become acquainted with this spider.
That is wonderful! Okay, so there is a spider in the kitchen. I'm gonna let you know I haven't killed him yet.
Okay.
Because he goes after some of the tiny bugs in the kitchen, and I'm like,
Oh,
hey, go, bro, go.
We need all the help we can get.
But, the thing is, he doesn't run when he sees me. He runs towards me. And every time I'm just like, you have to be afraid of humans, idiot.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's just like, hey, bro. And I'm like, stop it.
Hey, bro, good to see you. These insects are becoming roommates by
They really are.
every day.
Oh, I love the way you fall down.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So another pretty early computer puzzler. I forget who made this or who published it or whatever, but Kemco brought it to Famicom Disk System. It's a game where you link together bits of wiring in order to restore electricity to the entirety of New York City, which has gone dark.
Is this like that one blackout that happened in New York City in the 70s?
That made everybody start fucking? Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they did other things too, but that definitely happened for sure.
I only know that because that was retold on the Philips CDI as part of Golden Oldies.
It was!
The Great Blackout caused a great baby boom. It's true. Oh, these worms eat up your wiring. Stop it. Check this out, though. Check this out.
Nice. Eat
Check it out.
shit, worm.
He got electrocuted. Now I gotta stop this freaking burglar.
Oh, good. Ampersands and quotes are broken too. That's fine.
Oh shit! You
There
can't
you
fall
go.
too. You can't fall
all
too
the
far.
way.
You die if you fall too far.
Mm.
This is pretty interesting. It's playable. It's got a kind of cute aesthetic. I like the way the interiors light up and show the various things that people have in their rooms.
Mm-hmm. Like a fridge. A lamp.
This is what life in New York in the 70s was like. It's a documentary.
What?
See, there was this guy with a huge log in his house.
Is that a log in a toilet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'm
Kemco.
just gonna sit on my toilet.
Kemco, you're perfect. No notes.
Gonna
Never
watch my
change.
toilet log. And it's like that. There's a whole lot of this video game. The Famicom Disk System, you can make a game very simple like this and just cram in like thousands of levels.
Whoa, turtles.
Those turtles probably hurt. Do I ride on the boat? Ooh, there's a boat theme. Ah. Wait, this is under the Capitol building? Wait a minute. I was just in New York.
It's fine.
Kemco.
I love Kemco. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, turtle ate me. Well, nuts. Luckily, that's a very cheap game for Famicom Disk System. Again, you could rewrite the discs for like $5. So if you had a bad weekend with this, you'd just be like, fuck this. This game's Mario Brothers now. Another game from 1986 is Indora no Hikari.
This looks familiar. Do I know this? Do I know this?
Do you watch Crontendo?
I do, but I don't know if I know this. I love the glimmer effect.
See, Hikari means light, thus the glimmer of light.
Oh. Sort of blown my mind in 1986.
Oh my god, it's a freaking Dragon Quest clone. Kemco, you couldn't wait more than 1 year to clone Dragon Quest. Wait, is this... I think this is the same year as Dragon Quest, so they must have started on this, like, right when the game was being announced in Famitsu or whatever. Oh, there's a door here, but you gotta... Wait, what does this say? It says, Bull? Famicom mo QK shitemasu. What do I need the Famicom for? Oh, it says pose. What?
Alright, so apparently this was actually released in 87.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's not the same year as Dragon Quest. You have to flip the disc, is what chat's saying.
Oh, really? Pose. Buh. Oh, I know. I think I have auto disc switch on. Hey, there it goes. I think I was being trolled.
I think so too.
Trolls are not going to win tonight. This is Kemco's night.
Good. Don't blame me. I voted for Kemco.
Is that Dracula over there?
Is that Drac? It's either Drac or a dandy. Either way, I'm here for it.
He says, "Boss, boss, boss."
What's that mean?
That's Dracula's famous catchphrase.
Boss, boss, boss.
Oh, there's a whole lot of walking.
You can't flip the disc. It's a card game. I got trolled in chat. I need to have some more soda. Give me a second.
Jeez, there's like 15,000 people you need to talk to. Oh, you gotta stand in front of them to talk to him. What a pain in the ass. Kemco. Hopefully they'll learn their lesson by the time we see their next RPG. And if it's the game I'm thinking of, they did learn their lesson because it's way better than this. Let's end by going to sleep.
Okay.
We slept.
That bed looks like it belongs in Stardew Valley.
that's Grandpa Stardew's bed from the beginning of the game.
Okay, to help you do better at the game, I need to press Alt F4. Got it.
Hey, don't do that. This game does have battles, much in the vein of Dragon Quest. Everyone was doing it. Everyone was ripping off Dragon Quest. You had to do it if you were to be accepted in the world of Famicom publishers. You know, I think I didn't get any equipment, so I'm just fighting this thing with my bare hands. Which
That's cool. No, you're just like, you're smacking it open palm.
Just slapping this bat around. This prototypical Pokemon.
Looks like an ice hen.
Speaking of Pokemon, I don't want to say anything controversial because I know the kinds of people who participate in these kinds of arguments. But I saw Pokemon Shining Pearl or Diamond or whatever on GDQ.
Mm-hmm.
The game looks like shit.
Danny,
like,
don't.
I mean, just like they would go into an interior area and it would look like something from this kind of game, an 8-bit Famicom game with no detail. It was just like rails guiding you to Pokemon battlers who want to fight. There's no like furniture or anything. Very sparsely populated game. I can see why people love it so much. Anyway, now that I've stirred up a nice big argument in chat,
thanks.
Here's Spy vs. Spy. This is a game you may have actually played.
I played this. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me.
Mm-hmm. This being an early NES game, a lot of kids played this. This got coverage in magazines. It was up for rent.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on the Sega Master System, even. Which port do you prefer? The theoretical Spy vs. Spy expert in chat?
Oh, wait, I'm not them.
Yeah.
But I definitely tried to play this. I couldn't succeed at all, but...
And it's supposed to be a 2-player competitive game. What you want to do is go around this place and set up traps for the other guy. Like, check this out. I have a spring that a bucket of water that I'm gonna put here. And if he opens this door, he's gonna get a nice bucket of water on the head.
Good.
And in between tricking the other guy, oh, if he opens the door to the left. Come on, do it, dude.
Do it.
No. Yeah, keep going. One more door to the left. One more. Get fucked.
Nice.
And you gotta collect this bag, as well as 4 things that go in the bag. That's your go bag. Once you have all the stuff in the go bag, then you can go to the exit. We got a passport, we got money. We
got it.
Something. Shit, I just need that 4th item. Where is it? Fuck.
Give Danny item.
That jerk probably hid it somewhere. Oh, I think he trapped this door. I'm not gonna fall for it.
You got it.
I got the key.
Go.
I'm gonna stab him.
Holy
I'm gonna
shit,
stab him to
Danny!
death. Well, he was trying to set up a trap for me.
You stabbed the shit out of him.
I sure did.
That was not a normal stabbing.
And that's how you win at Spy vs. Spy.
You stabbed the shit out of people. Okay, well...
There's a bunch of different levels. There's various difficulty levels. some of the stages have like multiple floors or something. You gotta use a map. It's a big pain in the ass. But if you have a friend to play with, this can be pretty fun.
Goodbye.
Push button. Like a lot of the games we've seen so far, this was based on an existing computer game by First Star Software. I think we may see them again, or maybe we've seen them previously. I don't know. This all kind of runs together for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the final game for 1987, I think it is Toki no Tabibito, or Time Stranger.
Oh no, we're still in 86.
That's a pretty evocative name. Whoa!
Hey!
His machine's name is
Koi.
Koi. I misread that as cool at first. It should be called cool.
It should be called cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you get a big police cruiser with a missile launcher.
And a time analyzer.
Air intake, cockpit, it's got it all. Uh-oh. I smell adventure game. Oh no, we've traveled back to 1582.
Yay!
Ancient Japan. We're fucked.
You should go to America. Cause there'd be
yeah,
like,
let's do that.
You know why? Because there's at least 300 million more beavers in America.
Well, we're in
Back in
1592.
1592.
We're in 1592 Osaka. We're
Okay.
getting there.
No, I want to see Beaver America. Okay, you're getting there.
Okay, we'll try it again. We're in the 1600s in Sekigahara.
Oh shit, there's gonna be a battle. Get the fuck out.
What? I can control this guy? Cool.
Don't stab Nobunaga. He needs to unify Japan.
Come here, I'm gonna stab the spaceship.
Okay, so this is based off an anime.
Oh, it tried to beam me up and it couldn't, so now I'm stuck back in time. Good ending. So another game based on a classic computer game. Maybe we should play that one at some point. I'm curious where this one's going. Well, we did our best, but we ended up stuck in 1600 Sekigahara. There's worse places to be.
Yeah. I do like all these licensed games.
Did you know Spy vs. Spy had a sequel in 1987?
I know now.
They almost brought this over to the States as Spy vs. Spy: The Great Island Caper. There's a prototype. I don't know if it's been dumped. There was some kind of monkey business with that. I'm not sure if a ROM exists. But it was released officially in Japan for the Famicom, so let's play it. You got all these different islands. Let's go to Hone Hone.
Okay. Hey, looks like a lot of people have been dying on this island. You should go.
Yeah, well... wow, a lot of big people have been dying.
Yeah.
My face turns blue when I'm around skulls.
Yeah, because you're...
Do I get the skull sickness?
I think you're just upset at them or at facing death first, head on.
I choose to just walk into the ocean. I'm escaping from this island caper. I want nothing to do with this.
You're drowning.
I'm fine.
Thanks for the 100 bits, Ultimo. Do appreciate it. We're drowning, though, so... yeah, I don't know what I can do.
Wait, is this not just game over? You just drowned endlessly?
Hey, that's...
oh, okay, we're back.
okay, good.
Never got much into this. I can only assume it's a lot like the first game where there's... oh, he blew himself up, the dumb shit.
Good.
And I blew myself up. And he wasn't alive to laugh at me, which is the real tragedy. Apparently, Kemco decided we only needed one Spy vs. Spy here in the States. The kind of more complex and stranger sequel didn't make it over. I got shanked. I deserve that.
Why are you even on this island? To overthrow it or some shit?
I don't know.
Bullshit. Get out of here.
Some kind of colonialism's going on.
Yeah, get out of here. What's next? Ooh,
Space Hunter. Hot jams?
I like it. I'm down.
Oh, this game.
Oh,
This was on
This looks like a pain in the butt.
This was on Game Center CX. I already played all the way through this. This is a very strange game. You have to go down to these planets, and you have a jetpack, and your attack is like Bomberman. See? You drop these bombs, and they explode either horizontally or vertically. And essentially, you got to power up yourself in order to explore more distant planets. You also got to explore.
Hey, this is a fake game. This is fake.
It's real.
No, you just had one of the wacky people we like in our chat program this. It doesn't look real.
One of those jokesters just making fake
Those
Famicom
wacky
games.
jokester Canadian freaks.
Oh yeah, there's bosses too. You gotta go into these little sub areas, but
The way you run. This was released in '87. Wow.
it is pretty early for this kind of game, yeah. Pretty ambitious, pretty open-ended. And since it's Kemco, and early Kemco at that, kind of janky.
Oh, very janky it looks like.
Oh yeah, you go in here, and here it turns into real Bomberman. You just gotta... Oh, fuck. You just gotta die, that's it. That's the end of the life of a space hunter. They didn't live very long. I got good news, though.
Yeah?
What's better than Space Hunter? Try Superman. Listen to that music. Now, with Kemco's working relationship with First Star Software, they were able to get the sub-license to the Superman franchise.
Beautiful.
I think that's how it worked. This is not based on an existing game. This is a Kemco original, as far as I know. And that's how it looks in Japan, but later we got this version here in the States. Couldn't get the music.
I see.
Yeah, so we just get a sound alike.
Think of the old one for the 100 bits. Yeah, this is not Sunman.
It's not, and that's a shame. There's an intro we should see.
Okay.
Anyone play this piece of shit? I bet a lot of kids this early on in the NES's lifespan just saw Superman and they were like, I'm sold. But then Superman starts talking to the Statue of Liberty, who's anime.
She's beautiful.
That's looking like a pretty good ping tuber to me, actually. Who wants to be the anime Statue of Liberty?
Man.
Reporter, you will fight for truth and justice, and then you will take a cushy PR job.
One day you're gonna get hired as PR for
Like fuck I am.
Fair.
Hi, Lois. Clark. Strange things are going on in Metro Park.
Alright, Felt Temper Ratio had this as a kid, but they assumed that the failure and not being able to play it was their fault and not the bad design of the game. I used to feel that way about a lot of games as a kid. I was always like, damn, I must just be bad at this game. And
Yeah,
then later
maybe I'm
like,
just...
bullshit.
I'm doing something wrong here. They made a game here. They wouldn't make it bad.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Say cheese. Click. I imagine he's not taking your photo. He just stares directly in your face and says, say cheese. Click. Hey guys, you'd never believe I'm Superman.
Normal jump.
This is some kind of open world fuckery where everybody really hates Clark Kent.
Yeah,
they-
that's about right.
And they really hate Superman as well. You get all these different items, which are various colors of kryptonite, apparently. You have various superpowers. You can do this. Oh, not until you're Superman, though. There we go. Now we can fly.
Where you going?
I don't know.
Okay. Bye.
Right back down.
Alright. See ya.
That was nice. Nice trip up the building. I don't think we have access to the full map yet. That's why the game did that. Because at first, you have to gather clues and go to different parts of the city. Oops, you can't ride the subway with no pass, even if you're Superman.
Why can't he fly?
Well, he needs to use the subway.
You know, in the old radio show and stuff, he used to just, instead of flying, he would run on the electric poles
Ouch.
and electricity power lines.
He would?
Yeah. Really fast. He would just run across the power lines, yeah.
Man, that's badass.
Isn't that really badass?
Something I've noticed a certain age of older folk notice who are familiar with Superman's serials back in the old movie days is that they would often show Superman being shot with a gun and the bullets would just bounce off his chest. But as soon as the bad guy ran out of ammunition and threw the gun at Superman, then Superman would have to dodge. He'd be like, "Oh shit, a gun!"
Yeah, he would. You're right. Well, maybe he's. Listen, it doesn't mean that he doesn't feel pain. Maybe he's just like, ow, I don't want to get hit in the head with a gun.
It's clearly just because the actor didn't want a big fucking gun thrown in his face, but it's still pretty funny. You can get to the next street using the underpass. Let's do that.
Is this the underpass? Why are they shooting?
So in case you can't tell, this game's kind of a big piece of shit. The gameplay, even if you do understand how it works, is pretty bad and unsatisfying. And some items decrease your health.
Yeah, it's green kryptonite. I could tell you that.
Yeah, well, I don't have a comeback from that. Got any news? I know nothing at all.
Same.
I did play this game for like an hour one time. I got to like stage 3 or something, and man, the NPC dialogue is just so good. Later on in the game, people just start directly insulting Superman, and there's a whole part of the city that won't stop talking about disco for some reason.
That rocks.
So there's a lot to see here, but as to whether you want to see it, that's another question.
Can't ride it, sorry, honey.
But I want to ride the subway. Let's go to the next year.
Okay.
Things are looking up. Let's play Desert Commander.
It's 1988, and it's time for Desert Commander.
Look at that, they drew the title in the sand.
I was gonna say, nice sand.
It occurred to me the other day, it's kind of strange we here in the States didn't get anything as far as Fire Emblem or Famicom Wars is concerned, but we did get plenty of games from other publishers like Kemco.
Yeah. Select the Storm and Norman option.
we are now Storm and Norman.
Storm them, norm them. Thank you. The Ultimo 100-bit Storman Norman. Thank you.
So this is your typical hex-based strategy game, except you may notice these are not hexes, they're squares. NES could only handle up to 4 sides of an object. That's a lie. I'm pretty sure there's hex-based strategy games on NES. Can't make me play them though. Next game. Oh man, this one's a doozy. This is Ginga Eiu Densetsu, also known as Legend of the Galactic Heroes. A pretty well-known and well-regarded anime and manga series, but let me just point out, to temper your expectations, here on Famicom, you would see all kinds of titles of familiar anime. You'd be like, oh shit, there's an Akira game. Oh fuck, there's a Devilman game. And then after you play those, you start to never get excited for those kinds of games ever again. Because the reality soon sets in that they spent all the money on the license and none on the gameplay. Like, you'll be thinking, oh man, there's an Astro Boy game made by Konami. This has gotta be good. It's the worst piece of shit imaginable. And what did they do to old Legend of the Galactic Heroes? Well, it's one of these games with a lot of text.
Well, it does look good.
Yeah.
Kemco just loves making licensed games.
This is public domain music.
They're like, haha, can't get us coppers.
Coppers. I like the way these anime boys look. This is about the best an anime boy could look on Famicom in 1988.
Yeah, they look really good for 80s anime boys on the Famicom.
All right, I'm done with this.
You don't want more?
No.
Okay.
Other people can play this. Sanada Ju Yushi.
What's this?
This is the 10 Braves.
Is this RPG?
This may be based on a franchise, and it's most likely an RPG.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty sick graphics, though. Buddy, can you not do that while we're talking? Oh boy.
Oh, look at you!
Boy.
You're one of the little guys!
Sometimes you start up one of these Dragon Quest clones and you see the walk speed and you're just like, oh boy. People had a lot more time back then. See, this is what I was talking about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond looking like this. It's just like, oh, better walk in front of this guy and do a Pokemon battle. A lot of the levels I saw in that GDQ run looked like those little areas of the park where you're trying to get on a ride. There's like a big queue.
Oh.
Except the only thing you're waiting on is playing more Pokemon, which is more like a punishment.
You're like a Pokemon hater, I forget. I always forget that.
I played through and beat Pokemon Soul Silver, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot.
Okay, good.
I bet if I ever tried another Pokemon game, I'd like it too. But you know me, I gotta have a take.
You do. It's important that you have a take. If we don't have an opinion on literally everything, we'll die.
Might as well be dead. If you can't see it or hear it, am I really alive? Anyway, watch Retro Pals.
We're getting too existential. We need to get away from these braves.
We need to get away from these Dragon Quest clones and play something more attuned to American tastes. Like maybe their biggest and most well-known game from this era. Finally. A game people have actually played and know something about. This was in Nintendo Power. This got press everywhere. This sold so many copies. So many so that Kemco's US distributor, Seika, had to print up their own strategy guide for this game. I discovered this, I only saw it for the first time yesterday on archive.org, but you should look that up. It has a pretty interesting way of dealing with hints. It's all like, if you just want a vague hint, look up the A answer, or if you just want us to tell you what it is, look up the C answer.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
It's pretty neat. Pretty interesting start to this game, too. It implies a bigger world that you're just kind of thrust into.
Oh yeah, and as Blab mentions, this game is infamous for its Kusoge Japanese translation.
Yes, I love that Japanese translation. I keep hoping someone retranslates it back into English. Because what they did, if you're unfamiliar, is they took this script and they really heavily forced it into first person for some reason, so you're just this big goofball describing all of his very graphic deaths in first person detail. He's all like, oh no, I tried to jump out over the fire, but I died. Ah, it's hot. Ah! Really goofy. So your first challenge is a door. You try to open the door, and it opens. But what you really need to do is open the skull.
Oh, okay.
Which has a key that you need to progress.
As if by magic.
The key one is in hand.
Thank you, the Ultimo, for the 100 bits. And yes, if we don't know, if we're not into ICOM, we are stupid. I know it's harsh.
Haven't heard that particular song just yet. The whole, the intro to gaming in the Clinton years. It's in here, though. I played through this many, many, many years ago, and I remember liking it a lot. I kind of want to stream it someday.
You should. Chat's clamoring for it. Pardon me.
Yeah, I'd like to. It'd be fun to see all the different deaths we can get. You can, like, hit self. Just punch yourself in the face for no reason.
That's what I do.
Yeah, let's see. Is this the key we needed? Oh, damn. Now, notice the strange fact about this. This is all in English. This is one of those rare adventure games that actually traveled from Japan over to the US, even though there's so many text-based adventure games that were Japan exclusive. I think it's because of the theme and the fact that it was an American game developed at first. You know, it was first American before it came over to Japan, that I think made it resonate a little bit more. Your theories are welcome.
I think they brought it over because it was based on an American game.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Welcome, Rachel. We are going through a bunch of Kemco games.
Hey, welcome. You ever play this one? This is a spooky game.
Are you scared?
Oh, what's this over here?
Read it. Read it. That's normal. Read it. Take it. Open it. Open the book. Open the book.
Okay.
Open it.
Oh, it's one of them key books.
Oh, I was hoping it would curse you and you would die. Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. That's
I'm
not
clearly
nice
too.
of me.
I'm too good of a gamer to fall for that.
You are too good of a gamer.
Let's take this book for later use. Oh.
Well, cool.
And this is a sight you will become familiar with if you play Shadowgate. You'll do so much innocuous shit in this game, and it's all like, oops, you died instantly. The game loves to do that. What'd that say about enslaved dwarves?
Don't worry about it.
Hang on. Well, that's what I think when I look at stone walls. Oh, these were probably cut by enslaved mountain dwarves.
That's...
Really dramatic game, too. I like how the music cuts out sometimes.
Don't.
Let me just take this. Well, rip to you, but I'm different. Oh, whoops.
Danny got eaten.
Cool.
Cool.
So much death. Let's go to one more door and then we'll move on. But you can kind of see why this caught on here in the States, right? There was nothing else quite like this. The interface is actually workable compared to, say, the text-based adventures common to Japan. What's down here? I guess we can move down here. There's a ladder. Oh, it's a broken fragment of a ladder. The fall is quite fatal. He never looks sad, is the thing. The Grim Reaper. Alright, so, have you ever seen this?
Oh, thank you, Bretchen, for the bits. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Why are you killing yourself?
I don't know why the game lets you do this. It's similar to using the gun in Deja Vu. You finally set your hair on fire. Good fucking job. These games delight in twisted deaths, and if you go looking for them, there's a whole lot of them. I like Shadowgate. We ought to stream the whole thing sometime.
We gotta.
Hell with it. Wow. So that's the only game I have listed for 1989, probably because the rest of their major releases were Crazy Castle games.
Which we've already seen plenty of, thank you. Please check our Wednesday stream for all of the craziest castles.
So let's go right to the next year and their next game, Deja Vu.
Whoa, cool. I like it. I'm in.
Look at that. Man, that is some presentation.
I love the bullet pointer.
This game starts, as they often do, with you waking up from a drunken stupor in a bathroom that you don't recognize. Part of you is covered in blood, and you've been drugged. Has a doctor injected me with a medicine? No memory whatsoever! Another thing I like about Kemco games is there's no single exclamation mark in this game's font, so all the sentences that use exclamation marks use double exclamation marks.
Good.
So everything's super exciting.
Yes, this is Disco Elysium.
Basically is, yeah. Eventually take the gun one, implying that there's more than one gun. And eventually you discover, through environmental clues left after whatever happened to you, that you're being framed for murder. Even back then, the writing was pretty good in these games. So there's a whole bunch of bullshit you gotta do to figure out what's going on. You gotta clear your own amnesia, which is a pretty, I think that's kind of a unique premise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I?
Can you take the toilet paper?
Okay. Let's do that. You can't take it.
Never mind. Bad game. Bad game. Don't use the gun on yourself. Don't listen to chat. Chat, you're evil.
Yeah, usually when amnesia is figured into video games, it's just like, oh, it's the main character who doesn't talk. He's amnesiac or something. But here you really gotta figure it out. The whole point of the storyline is figuring out what happened to you. So it's kind of a reverse investigation. Like most investigations, come to think of it.
Yeah, most investigations are reverse investigation.
Look, I'm no detective, alright? I could use a nice seltzer.
What you gonna do with the seltzer?
Use seltzer on self. Why would anyone drink this stuff?
Too bad, because everyone loves seltzer now, idiot. I do.
Not back in the 20s.
Well, they should have had better taste in the 20s. At Joe's Bar.
Look, they don't have sophisticated tastes here at Joe's Bar. All they know is what gets them fucked up, and what gets them fucked up? Seltzer. Here you gotta hit a certain bottle of wine.
Sacco!
Hope you have a strategy guide, asshole.
I don't.
Let's go down the sewer. Let's have a look around. Maybe there's some clues here about what happened to us.
What are you doing in the sewer? Get out of it.
I'm looking for the guy who did this thing. We're all trying to find this guy. He might be on the loose in the sewer. You never know.
Okay, fair enough. No one could really taste how bad seltzer was back then because they were all smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that's true. You just got to keep it in context, you know.
God, do you ever look at 50s, 60s, like and 70s cookbooks and see those horrible recipes that look like they taste awful, and then you're just like, oh yeah, they couldn't taste anything because they were all nicotined up.
Mm-hmm. I keep hoping to get a certain screen, but I may not get it. Damn. Sometimes there's an alligator here who shows up, and you gotta wrestle him.
I win. Wait, really?
Wrestle him with a gun. That's a kind of wrestling. Gun wrestling.
Yeah, I should smoke more so I can eat more, so I can eat more gelatin foods.
Yeah, that's your main issue.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we found the casino! We can gamble our lives away. Finally, we are happy.
Thank you, Brethren, for the vor bits. Listen, I'm just saying, if all those giant furries are smoking, they can't taste what they're eating.
Our next game.
Next game.
On a much more pleasant subject, our next game is North and South.
And not as pleasant. Think of the Ultima for the 100 bits.
You're about to see a Confederate flag, probably, so be aware of that.
Get that armadillo out of here.
Alex, you know what this is.
I do know what this is. I've actually played this before quite a bit.
This is an NES port of a computer game that's based on, what was it, like Dutch or something?
Yeah.
It was Dutch or French. There was a French comic about the North American Civil War, and through that lens of a French comic about the Civil War developed by Japanese developers, we get North and South for the NES. A true melting pot. And something we can all be proud of.
Are we?
Eh.
This is considered kusoge in Japan? I do like that this... I'm sorry, but the Confederate soldier looks like a fucking wiener. I want to kick his ass.
I'm poking this guy in the butt.
You really are.
Now, games based on the Civil War back then weren't too uncommon on computers. What was uncommon is this being a licensed game based on a comic based on the Civil War. There's so many layers of abstraction here that I'm not even sure if you were a fan, quote-unquote, of the actual Civil War, would you get much out of this?
I played a lot of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. as a strategy game because it was really easy to understand.
Oh, did I pick 2-player?
Did you?
I picked... I've changed the course of history by assigning the South to a non-existent second player.
Great, thank you.
And that's how we won the Civil War. Union forever. Next game.
Hell yeah.
That worked out really well for us. Rescue the embassy mission. Now, there's more to North and South than that. There's a whole bunch of weird mini-games, but we got games to cover, and I like this one more anyway.
Nice.
This is also known on computers as hostages. Just hostages. Man, it's just now sinking in how much of the early NES library was converted from computers, often badly. So you often didn't get an accurate look at what these games should have been like. But this one, I think, is pretty well regarded as a good port. Let's check it out.
Man, they really did bring over a lot of PC games, didn't they?
A fucking ton of them.
Mike! Good old Mike! Hey, Mike!
Alright, let's go for it, Mike. This is part 1 of your mission. You gotta sneak in without being seen. Everybody be quiet. They started shooting at me because they heard chat.
Chat, shh. You have to go quiet mode, no capitals.
You with the music, tone it down. Okay, we made it in.
They did.
Mike is in position. Can we get Steve in there?
Go, Steve, go.
They call him Sloppy Steve because he just rolls on in.
Look at Sloppy Steve! Slop it up, Steve, you're doing
slop
great!
it up. Jeez. Let's hear it for Steve.
Steve.
Alright, our Steve is in position.
Alright, who's next?
Jumbo! Mike, Steve, and Jumbo. Jumbo didn't make it.
Fucking died!
Here
he goes!
Jumbo is an angel in heaven.
Bye, Jumbo.
That doesn't matter. We got 2 guys in. All we need is 1. Now, for the second part of the mission...
Dick, and Kemco, huh?
Yeah, there are inside men. We'll see them in a second. The first thing you can do is snipe some people in this building, because what's going on is there's a hostage situation.
Is it a hostage situation at the embassy mission?
Yeah. How'd you know? Fuck. And there's a bunch of dudes in there who you need to kill all of, and you can pick off a few without risking your own life by sniping them through the windows here. All right, I think that's about all we're going to get out of this.
All right.
Let's shoot that window.
What?
Okay, how to go back. There we go. Steve, you see anything? It's tough being Steve.
Steve, come on. Come on, Steve. Find us a boy to shoot.
Looks pretty clear from here. We don't get the perspective that Jumbo would have had. Rest in peace. But now we can go on in with who we playing as? Ron, Dick, or Kemco?
Kemco!
All right, Kemco. Let's go, Kemco. Let's go, Dick. We forgot to train Kemco how to rappel down a building.
Kemco died. Kemco died.
This is a strange sort of minigame. I've never really understood how it works. What? You can just leave him on the side of the building?
Yeah, leave him there.
Oh.
Are you trying to, like, bust through the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pa-pow! Damn it.
You almost keep dying. It's pretty cool.
How about from up here? Shit. God damn it.
And you died. Ron?
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Mike? Let's shoot open these windows to make it easier for Ron.
Smart.
I don't even know if this makes a damn bit of difference, but we're gonna try. Ron, you're up. Well, there was an entire third-person shooter sequence that you should have seen, but everyone died. Let's rescue the embassy mission. I tried. What can I say? I tried. Let's try Rocket Ranger. This time, licensed from Cinemaware, creators of hit games like The Three Stooges.
Is this a Rocketeer knockoff?
I think so, actually. This is based on old serials, so that's what they would have had to work with.
This is the Rocketeer! Wait, hold on. Let me see when Rocketeer came out before I make this kind of slander.
And take off. We're going to, here. USA to France. I accept.
Good.
Oops, you spent 2 long months searching for something, but found nothing.
Okay, Rocketeer came out in 1991, so I don't think this could have knocked it off, but...
We're sending an SOS.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick me up and take me to Fort Dix? And they did.
Thanks!
Fred Bulldog Brady. Alright, Bulldog, let's go to, here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad someone's doing something. Okay, that seems to be in order.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I don't want to manage shit. I want to be the guy going in, causing havoc across the world. Yeah, I want to be cool.
Knocking things over.
Man, I hate these NES games. Or it looks like it's going to have a bunch of cool action, and then it's just like, oh, you like menus, right?
Danny, I do like menus.
I don't.
Well, maybe you should like menu. Yeah, this is a dad game. This is for this is for dads.
Yeah. That's dads are why this and Silent Service exist for NES.
Mm-hmm.
The dad genre. Well, I'm sure there's a game here somewhere. But the game will not let me play it. Let's move to the next year. How about something interesting? How about something that came out in Japan and was translated for a US release, but it never happened? It's Dragon Wars.
Hell yeah. Okay. That dragon looks gnarly. Barely looks like a dragon. That's like an orc dragon.
I'm starting to see why they focus so heavily on the Crazy Castle series, because almost all of these games have been computer ports. Same with this one. Create yourself.
You can give yourself lore?
That's pretty cool. No, I want more power. Give me all the power.
Make Danny so powerful they like shit.
There we freaking go.
Okay.
The fuck does this mean? I can only afford 1 lore.
Okay, that's good. No weapons, nothing. We're good.
Inspect.
D. This seems really, yeah, this seems PC RPG.
It sure is. We're working from archetypes as well as just rolling our own characters. And I think we need a party of 4 before the game will let us start.
I like all the thieves.
Game
there
start.
You go.
Finally. Wait, we're on a different planet here? I thought we were talking medieval times or something.
Well, it's...
So the islands are rather isolated from each other.
Have you ever been to medieval times?
No.
Do you want to go to medieval times?
I do.
I've always been curious about medieval times, but I don't think there's any in Austin.
Have you ever heard of the town of Dilmun?
I have not, but I've always been curious about the town of Dilmun because,
It used to exist as independent nations.
Yeah, they never invaded each other.
Everybody just having a good old time. Then the dragons came. See?
It's a habitat of... Well, then the dragons... If it's the dragon's natural habitat, then,
I don't think that dragon's actually very large. I think he's just coming out from a bush. Don't commit serious crimes.
Okay.
This is an unfinished prototype. This is the best we could get. I think we at Lost Levels dumped this game, and we played a lot of the way through it, but at some point you can't progress. You could finish the original Japanese release, but this translation, not actually finished. Same case with, what was that other game? Taro's Quest, I think it was.
Taro's Quest.
One of those adaptations of Ninja Taro. This could have been a pretty good game for Kemco over here. Hits a lot of the same notes as Shadowgate.
Mm-hmm.
The most comfortable place to live in Oceania.
So, don't commit a crime if you don't want to be eaten by dragons.
But...
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a big boy.
He's big.
It's one of them
man,
devils.
Really?
We're all having a good time.
And a devil comes up and it's like, I see you're eating people, Fucking weirdo.
This couldn't have been easy or trivial to translate. They probably put a lot of man-hours into this.
Purgatory!
And here's the game. Wow.
Wow, he looks like shit, sorry.
We're just travelers. We're just wobbly travelers, not invaders.
No.
Shut up. I've been drinking the same lean as you. What waits for you here is not hope, but forced labor and being sacrificed to dragons.
I think if you Ultimo for 100 bits into Dog IRL, his pants are gone.
Alex?
Yeah?
You see that name, Namtar? You want to spell...
Yeah, Ratman!
Yeah.
Ratman!
Yeah, that's Ratman spelled backwards. The evil Ratman.
That's me.
Anyway, a lot happened. We escaped from being sacrificed. But now we're thrown into this deadly town unarmed. The game starts literally in Purgatory, and it's a first-person dungeon-crawling RPG.
Oh.
Along the lines of something like, say, Swords and Serpents, which was out on NES around this time. Again, though, there's a whole lot more games like this in Japan than there ever was in the States. Swift Attack. I've never really liked this game's approach to animation, which is to say that it's just a sprite that looks kind of fucked up.
It does! I don't like it.
We win the fight with Wolf.
Hell yeah.
I think this could have been at least as well known as Shadowgate here in the West, if they actually brought it out. This has depth. This has that whole fantasy element that was so popular back then. They just didn't bring it out for whatever reason.
We really used to like the fantasy element. Yeah, it's low-res squiggle vision.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh no, he's coming closer by
No,
one.
go away, jail. I say that every day when I wake up, I'm like, go away, jail.
Go away, jail. Let's see if we can win this. Okay.
He died.
This is not looking good. No, actually we're fine. But there's more. Hey.
Hey.
Well, let's hear it for us. We beat our jail keepers. Well done, everybody. We only lost 2 of us.
Rip.
Meanwhile, what did they release instead of this? of course, was another ICOM Simulations adventure game. The scariest one yet.
What are we uninvited from?
I don't know how you become uninvited. And like the other two ICOM games, this game just kind of starts, and you're in a situation that you gotta get out of. You're in a car with your sister, and you swerved and hit a tree, and now you smell gas.
I don't like smelling gas.
Your car bursts into flames!
Well, shit.
At least it'll save you the cost of a tow. I believe this was the first of the ICOM adventure games for, what were they on? Classic Mac, I think it was.
It was Classic Mac, yeah.
And then Deja Vu came after that, and then Shadowgate was the third and final game. But over here on the NES, Shadowgate was the first game to come out. This is technically a predecessor.
Cool pendant. I mean, I just assume it's cool.
Well, we should look at it. More ghostly Kemco music.
It's very ghostly. Yes, I love large jewels.
Hell yeah.
I'm very goblin-like when it comes to large jewels.
If we were to play through one of these games, which would y'all prefer it to be? Deja Vu, Shadowgate, or this? I could make a case for any one of those games. This one is maybe the most grisly of the three. Designed for deep thought and research. It's the RetroPal Studio.
Chat's kind of split between Shadowgate and Uninvited.
Yeah, they're both pretty interesting. They got a lot of great death sequences between them.
I like the spider as the cursor. Oh, we got some Deja Vu fans coming in high.
I like Deja Vu 2. Well, the original Deja Vu, not Deja Vu 2.
Get out of here!
It's the theme of Scarlett O'Hara.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Let's talk to her. That sounds
Cool.
nice.
Can I hug her? Give her the pendant?
Oh, we can just leave her there. That's
Oh,
nice.
hey!
Alright, use pendant on lady. That seems like the obvious solution.
The lady is a really cool skeleton lady. Oh, shit!
Alright. That's the end of us. Later on in the game, we get torn apart by dogs and stuff. It's pretty cool. Neat game. Not a vibe you associate with the NES, but
Face getting ripped apart? Yeah.
yeah, not very typical. Let's punch ourselves in the face. Hey! You saying I'm Pinocchio over here? We're coming to the end of Kemco's NES library. Their final release here in the US is a game that Alex is a big fan of.
Yes, I am. Legend of the Ghost Lion, based on a Japanese film.
Mm-hmm.
I love the music.
Mom and Dad told us the legend of the White Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Attacked our village, killed everyone. But
But-
one guy threw his spear at the lion,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything was okay. Anyway, we're gonna go about to solve the mystery.
We're gonna go look at the lion's cave. It's normal, it's fine.
Be good. Please wait for us.
Go see the elders if something happens.
But they were never heard from again.
Yeah. So look at this! Look at her!
So Maria picks up her spear. Which happens to have the spirit of that young soldier who killed the lion. This is a very strange US release. I would have, if you were to ask me if this was released or unreleased in the US, I'd be like, oh no, this was canceled. This was so canceled. Nope.
This absolutely came out.
This definitely got a US release, somehow. God, I forget what to do in this first place. I think you just walk around for a little while.
You do. Try to go to the center of the room. I swear that you would fall through the center or something. Because I've done this. Like, I've played quite a bit into this game. It's very interesting. You don't actually level up. You don't level up through experience points. You get,
You get hopes and dreams and courage and stuff.
Yeah, it's really weird. Goods? Wood key. There you go. Thank you, Cartman, for the 100 bits. Watch out for Kimba. Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, 100 bits from the Ultimo. Yeah, this was, the Super NES was getting on its feet running, and they were releasing Legend of the Ghost Lion.
This was a couple years old in Japan at this point, but they thought now was the time to bring over this game. Already we found and used 2 different keys.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
There she goes.
Doesn't look good for us.
And guess what? Guess where we are?
Where are we, Alex?
We're in the land of fairies.
God damn it.
You get courage, you get dreams, which is your MP and your HP.
This was an RPG aimed at girls, I think. Because it just recontextualized a lot of the more boring elements. Girls don't relate to HP and MP, but they do relate to courage and dreams.
And yeah, it's pieces of hope that you gather that give you more courage and dreams.
Yeah, our hope is our level, so we're at level 1. Courage is 15, so 15 HP. Boy, this sure sounds like a Kemco game. Orc appeared!
I love the orc.
Call upon the spear, spirit. Yeah, you get spirits to fight for you. Game's kinda sick. At least
It is sick. I'm telling you, it's
at least in
sick.
terms of premise. Calling the spirit of the lamp. Whoa!
Yeah, he's cool.
Now you got 2 good dudes to fight for you. Flash that orc.
Orc's like, nuh-uh, sorry, not into you, dude.
We
Nice.
defeated orc. We did it!
And you got 12 rubies. I love this game.
It's so good. It has its own charm. And it being one of the few Japanese RPGs to get a localization and release over here when it did, definitely helps it stand out. This
And
is
it's
the town of bread!
See, do you get this? You get it, right? You're getting
A
it.
town made of bread? Yes? Oh. Please buy some. How are you gonna live in bread and not have any bread to eat?
You have to give her so much bread.
Oh,
See, goblin caves?
dice. Things you put on the dice.
Yes, I love this game. Goblins. The town of Davis, which is the town in California.
From bread to Davis. Okay. Take me to the evil king.
You don't have 300 rubies, sorry.
Mods? I want to go to the town of mods. Just everyone trying to backseat moderate. So if you want to play an RPG on Famicom, consider this one. Got a
Please
unique
consider
premise.
it.
You can go to the town of bread to buy bread. I forgot that you buy bread and bread.
You need more rubies.
I'm
Need
sorry.
more rubies to buy bread for the lady who lives in bread who wants bread.
You can't afford bread. You kidding me? Yeah, Stardust, goblins, whatever. This is a game that you can play. Not me. Maybe Alex will play it someday.
I've played this so many times. I should play it on stream, beat the whole thing.
So their last US release was this. Their last European release is something much more unusual and something that didn't get an equivalent stateside release. Remember the Barcelona Olympics?
Yes!
Well,
barely!
When that came around, track and field for Famicom was really old, something like 86 or 87.
Mm-hmm.
It never got released in Europe, though, so Kemco gobbled up the license, slapped the Barcelona name on it, and suddenly you have an Olympic-ready game. Otherwise, this is just track and field. Let's see if I can win this.
Okay, good luck. Go, 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 go! Go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you got to go!
I did it! I qualified.
Hey, good job.
So yeah, very, very primitive game for 1992, but there was an Olympics, so you gotta have something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best jump possible.
Hey.
What's that pose?
It's the confused squat. He's fine.
One more try.
Okay. Remember, jump.
Okay.
Hey!
It's me.
Nice!
I'm the king of Olympics.
You qualified! Good job.
So that's Kemco's Famicom and NES library. What'd we see? A couple of adventure games, couple of Dragon Quest-style RPGs, games that got brought over to the US, and games that didn't. We got Shadowgate, but we didn't get freaking Doughboy. And I'm still mad about it.
And why didn't we get Doughboy?
I don't know. I don't know, Alex. Some questions just don't have answers.
Kemco, I'm holding you accountable. Tell me why. Oh, sorry. You're crying.
No, we cried at the Olympics and they sent us home. They don't like it when you do that. Mostly computer-ported games, and now you can see why the Crazy Castle series took over entirely, because that was an original franchise. They didn't have to pay no license money. Just keep cranking them out. Well, I guess they had to pay for the Bugs Bunny license, but, you know, who cares? Let's go to Super Nintendo. That was a nice big 8-bit batch of games. I want that Kemco sound driver where all the music sounds like it's being made by ghosts.
I like that. Yeah, I want a more ghostly experience when it comes to playing games.
That's what I've been saying.
More ghosts in video games.
All right, last time around we saw the Kid Clown adjacent launch title Bomboozle, also known as Kablooey. Also out that year was you know, I've been looking forward to playing this on stream. Let's play some Draken.
Thank you, Manicate, for the raid. We are playing a ton of Kemco games.
Hey, welcome. What were you up to? I've been playing weird shit. All of Kemco's stuff for the NES and Famicom qualifies as weird shit.
Alright, let me just adjust this. Cool. 100 bits from, the Ultimo Draken. Yeah, this guy looks like. Is this based on a computer game?
How'd you guess? This is based on a French computer game.
Oh, it's so French.
So we see another overlapping of cultures. This has happened before. A Japanese adaptation of a French computer game. Super early Super Nintendo game. This one is not very well regarded. It's also apparently pretty confusing. Yeah, because it just starts you out like this in the middle of a field.
I love this. No way. This looks like shit and I fucking love it. Yes, good. No, more of this. This is what video games should be like.
I guess around this time they had the choice of localizing either Dragon Wars or Draken, and given the choice between 8 and 16-bit, they went with this one. There's 2 Drakens! May luck be with you. You want a game explanation? No.
You got it.
I said no. Oh, right, I rebound the buttons for some stupid reason. Let me fix that. Ass fire. Okay.
Ass fire?
Yeah, it said ass fire.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Castle, guys, fighting, video games.
Alex, this is what the overworld in this game looks like. You're just out here. Well? No. This is what the overworld looks like, Alex. It's first person and polygonal for some reason. You get into random battles out here and it switches to a 2D viewpoint. This would have looked pretty good at the launch of the Super Nintendo. You gotta go in this place, I think. Whoops. No, don't do that.
You almost died, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hordkin. Can we go in here? Damn.
It's locked by squiggles, you can't do it.
What if I push the button?
You have to get out. The ogre guy doesn't like this. Oh, you're all playing musical chairs.
This is combat, Alex.
That's not what combat looks like.
No, we're combating.
You're all just running into each other like a bunch of marbles.
Fuck. Like a bunch of fucking LARPers out here.
This is real LARP behavior.
Okay, I think we survived that. There's one of these buttons you can push, right? Yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
I've absorbed bits and pieces of this game from watching people like Duke Donuts play it. Doesn't this look like a Duke Donuts game?
This is extremely a Duke Donuts game. Holy cow.
Slight breeze from beneath the drapes. I found a hidden room. So this is a mixture of adventure plus RPG plus first person plus exploration plus... I don't know. There's so much here.
Hack Draken!
Cool.
That guy exploded.
He sure did. Now, I also want to issue a warning. This game has been reissued via Steam, the DOS version, but it's by Pico Interactive, and guess what they did?
No.
They used an improperly cracked version, so at some point the copy protection will get set off, and you cannot finish the game under normal means. Do not buy the DOS version of Draken on Steam. And also don't support Pico Interactive.
I wish you could see how big my eyes are right now. What the fuck?
That's typical for them. The Super Nintendo one, though, this game's pretty chill.
We live in a society.
Let's just go across the water and,
Is that a swarm of rats in the water?
yeah!
You killed a bunch of...
We lost our lives doing what we love best, fighting the water rats. Game over. This is the most Kemco game I've ever played in my life. It's so inexplicable, strangely translated, a lot of weird mechanics that aren't explained like at all.
It's very, very Kemco.
And it's based on a computer game. Wonderful game. Maybe someday I'll play it. You know what came out the same year? Basically the yin to this game's yang. Lagoon.
I've heard of Lagoon, but I've never seen it in action. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sounds great.
Also ported from PC. On PCs, this was an ease-like, featuring bump combat. What they did is they removed the bump combat from this version and gave you a tiny sword, making the combat impossible.
I don't like that.
No, it's good.
No.
And they gave it graphics that look like this.
Kemco. Kenneth Corporation.
Kenneth. Oh, you love this game? Man, I bet this game does have fans. It is pretty cool in some ways. I've learned to appreciate this by watching speedruns. You can get through this game really quickly if you know the speed strats. As it is, though, for an early Super Nintendo game, I bounced off this pretty quick. I rented it. Early on, they put you in an escort mission with a really, really slow guy. I think the narrative reason is he broke his leg, so he's like super slow.
Hey, good.
And you can't leave the screen unless he's following you. Things like that. Let's check this out for a little bit. I don't think I remember how to get this. It's a good face. I don't know if I remember how to get out of the first village. If anyone can give me instructions very quickly, I might be able to do that. Have I sold you on this game yet?
Yes.
As the water becomes dirty, we can't serve good food to our customers. Her hair is huge.
It is. I support her.
I do too. I want huge hair. It's coming back. I'm gonna bring back.
You know, I've seen hair getting a little bit bigger lately.
I'm gonna bring back.
Curly, like I've seen some perms.
We're bringing back huge hair.
Good. Honestly, screw it. What else? What else do you want to bring back? Yo-yos? Are yo-yos in again? We're bringing it back.
Let's try slap bracelets.
Okay.
I miss the kind of society where you just run around slapping people on the wrist.
We should do that. Absolutely, we're bringing back pogs.
Can I go through yet? No. Okay. Someday we'll return to Lagoon, and we'll actually see the gameplay. I think this is the second time I've tried to play this, and it's prevented me from seeing the actual gameplay, so thanks, Lagoon.
Hey, Ben, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if multiple schools banned slap bracelets.
How about we play fucking this? Published by DTMC over here. I think in Europe or Japan it got a release via Kemco.
Movie time, huh?
It's movie time. Only gonna play a couple of minutes of this because they just acted as publisher. But other games they published in other regions for the Super Nintendo include Prehistoric Man.
Mm-hmm.
They released the Japanese version of that where they called it P-Man. Just the letter P.
P-Man, huh?
Mm-hmm. They also released the Japanese version of the Blues Brothers. So they had a good working relationship with Titus, of all people. And occasionally they would just pick up other stuff that wasn't going to get a European or Japanese release, and they released it on their own, like this.
Hey, I love Tropical Frankie here.
I think he kind of sucks. I think this game bites the big one, if you ask me.
Wow! Wow! Okay. You don't like Tropical Frankie with
No,
his...
I don't like his bullshit game either.
So you don't like... Okay. So if you saw a vampire in a Hawaiian shirt, you'd think it sucked, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Really? Really?
Yeah.
You all heard it, folks. Danny hates cool things.
You trying to cancel me?
Yes.
Clip
Had
it.
enough of your bullshit.
Clip it so everyone knows exactly when I was canceled.
You better like vampires in Hawaiian shirts. Because you're living with one.
Look at this.
So it's a Frankenstein versus another Frankenstein. Bullshit. We should not be pitting Frankensteins against each other.
Okay, so they didn't release this in the US. They just released it in another region. Here's a game they did localize and release in the US. Phalanx. A game that is known only for the cover they gave it.
I was gonna say, it's everyone's favorite cover.
Here in the States, they gave it a cover where it was just an old man playing a banjo for some reason. Other regions got a spaceship on the cover because it's a fucking spaceship game. That's what you do. 2, Wink Ballfield. Is that us? Is our name Wink?
No, that name's too cool. We're probably like Dark 30th or whatever.
Dark 30th. Codename Phalanx.
Is this based also on a PC game?
This is based on an X68000 game by Zoom, the same people who made Lagoon.
Okay.
Yes, name, Wink, accepted. Completely normal name.
Well, if they were doing this in that other game, would you say that Kemco had the zoomies?
They did have the zoomies, Alex.
Kemco racing around like their development studio looking for Zoom games to release?
10 seconds to launch. This intro's exciting.
I guess we are Wink. That's a terrible name. Give me a cooler name.
Yeah. There's never been a cool person named Wink. Except for... Wait, has Wink Martindale been canceled? No, I'm thinking of Chuck Woolery. Old game show hosts suck ass.
That was a really cool intro.
That was a cool intro.
That intro rocked.
Execute mission.
No, we're pro Wink, Martindale. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't
get
think
mad at us for this.
I don't think Wink has done anything to earn our scorn. Phalanx is a shoot 'em up.
Shoot them up.
Actually, you didn't see many of these on Super Nintendo, so this one could have filled a niche. Super Nintendo famously underpowered in terms of CPU, making it a bad fit for shoot 'em ups. Still, there was a couple of good ones. There was Space Megaforce. There was Biometal, which had a 2 Unlimited soundtrack. Oh, and Axelay. Axelay was pretty good. Otherwise, you don't hear too much about Super Nintendo shmups. This one is okay. You have anything to add?
Me? No, I'm just checking. You know, let's leave Wink. Let's leave Wink behind. let's move on.
Let's dig up Wink's old tweets.
We are not looking.
That sounds like a good use of our time.
Is he even alive to be on Twitter?
Oh, who cares?
Okay,
Our next game.
Hold on. I need to.
Our next game is Top Gear.
Oh, Top Gear.
Listen to the music and tell me if you can guess where this was ported from.
I'm gonna say... Gremlin graphics, okay.
This is ported from the Amiga.
No.
It's true. And this game, pretty good. This is one of Kemco's biggest games on the Super Nintendo. Can you please just let me race?
Let Danny race.
Ass control method. Play a game. Here we are at the famous Las Vegas racetrack. Oh, what's that? You want more arpeggios?
Yes, I do.
Here you go, ass.
Okay, Wink Martindale is alive and on YouTube. Good.
Good for him.
Honestly, I support him.
We'll have him on the show. If his politics are agreeable. You know, we do so many crossovers and collabs with X Game show hosts.
It's just we're always doing it.
It just fits right in. See, I think it was SNES Drunk who said that this was a popular rental game. Not many people would just straight up buy this, but if you rented this, you would be like, holy shit, this is pretty good. Very decent racing game, good sense of speed. It simulates our famous Las Vegas racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go!
Get their ass. Oh shit, look you go.
I'm going. It's got dips, it's got changes in elevation. It's a pretty dynamic racing game for what it is.
Oh, fuck. I love the music. Excuse me, I love the music.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Ow, ow, ow.
Former game show host Mike O'Malley is in the Snowpiercer TV show. I'm happy for them.
Good for him.
I'm happy for him. Good music.
Computer ass. While we're here, why don't we check out Top Gear 2? Another Gremlin production. Music also made by Gremlins.
This is very Gremlin core music. I like when games are farty.
Hey, you added the farts.
Hey, no, I was just accentuating the farts that already existed.
Uh-huh.
I was enhancing it, honey. I was providing Dolby Atmos 3D. I've been watching a lot of home theater YouTube. I'm sorry, everybody.
I see.
You know. My favorite is all the people who add in these giant fancy popcorn machines to their home theaters because it's like, oh, you have to clean that and it's gonna suck.
So this is Top Gear 2. It switches to a single-player format, giving you the whole screen to work with, but in practice, you don't really need the whole screen. Ouch! You see what I mean, though? The gameplay just takes place in the bottom quadrant of the screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty space.
But it's got it where it counts, in terms of gameplay and in Amiga music. Loser. Your guy has sass in this one.
He's very sassy.
Eat dirt. Does anyone hack this to make that say eat shit?
Hey, you could be the one. You could be the one to do it.
That's a free idea.
Do they actually swear in the European version? That would rock.
Nice. I want to call more people loser out of my car.
Well,
Like they could understand you in this race. It would just sound like, hey! Hey, you! Just let it rip. Actually, this does look pretty good for a Super Nintendo racer. Oh! See that rotational effect?
mm-hmm. Very fancy.
Let's fucking go!
You're slamming a lot into the back of these people's cars. You'd think they'd be, like, destroyed by now.
It would be cool if he passed someone and said poggers.
Yeah.
Let's make this game more accessible for streamers. Let's update the language used.
I'm pogging out to Morbius or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what
instead of eat dirt, he can say it's Morbin time.
Like, I don't know. I know Morbius is old now, like old hat in the meme game. I have no idea what's current, so.
We gotta stay ahead of the game. We gotta figure out what the next meme is before it even happens. That's what we're all about here. I want to finish a race. This game's fun.
I don't want to make the next big meme. I don't want anyone to, I barely like to be, like, perceived.
Oh, I don't want to be perceived. I just want to identify the next meme and profit off of
Yeah,
it.
same.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Maybe we should get into crypto now that it's dead.
You think so? Is there any dead brand account we can bring back?
Yeah, oh, that's so... Hey, Fry's Electronics.
Ooh.
We're gonna bring back Fry's Electronics, and guess what?
It'll be a direct competitor to Edgy Radio Shack.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a gay furry.
Boy, I tell you what, those kind
Gay
of things,
macro.
those kind of things lose their luster faster than ever in our modern society. You remember how it took years for horse ebooks to get canceled?
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like the Edgy Radio Shack account. It got revealed as like some idiot farming clout within like 24 hours.
Yeah, it's very fast. So that's
Didn't
why
get
we
any
should...
time to enjoy that shit, as it should be.
Good.
Because fuck that guy.
All right, what's next?
So they also released X Zone, which we played during our Super Scope showcase. I'm not going to play that again just because it's a pain to set up.
Okay,
it's a Super
good.
Scope game. You know what to expect from those. Yeah, how about the first Samurai?
What about the last Samurai?
Well, you see, there's the first Samurai, and then the sequel. Can you guess what it was called?
The Second Samurai.
That's exactly right.
I was choking.
Nope. The sequel to First Samurai was called Second Samurai. That one was only released on Mega Drive, though. That didn't get a Super Nintendo port. I don't want to know a story. I'm playing a video game.
100 bits from the Ultimo. Oh no, my sword. Sorry, we took it.
Thank you.
Taking everyone's swords.
I want to say a while back, Macaw played through First and Second Samurai. He's a big fan. Of course, this is ported from an Amiga game.
I was gonna say, this seems European to me.
Mm-hmm. It's a European game about samurai. I saw this one for rent, but I was never tricked. It felt like a trick. Looking at the cover of this game, I was just like, oh, this could be cool, but this is probably gonna be shit. Let's see if I was right.
He does say my sword. Okay, that's why you're all going my sword. Okay.
I've never played this.
Wow, he's a beefy guy.
Oh, this is so Kemco. This has the stink of Kemco all over it.
My favorite scent.
What? Are you kidding me?
Kick its ass.
What is sound design? Who cares? Just put a bunch of samples into the Amiga. It works. I like how it had to tell me to hit the wall there, otherwise it wouldn't be obvious how to proceed.
Yeah, I'm also getting Jill of the Jungle vibes.
Y'all, I don't know about this one. I know this game is highly acclaimed and all, but I don't know.
Kemco loves their fucking PC ports.
They do.
Yeah, real maximalist sound design.
That's a good word for it, yeah. Food! Hallelujah!
I kind of love this.
It's kind of shitposty.
It's very shitposty.
Over here. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh?
What? Oh.
Oh.
I don't know about this one. I'm still very... I'm not sold on the idea of First Samurai. It's the kind of game where I look forward to it appearing on a platform again, but not to play for myself.
Oh, you're not a fan?
No. This is more for someone who has mastered games like, say, Wolfchild.
Yeah, this is, it's for a certain kind of jank, enthusiast.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm that kind of jank enthusiast.
Are you?
What's this vibe I'm getting from this? Why does it remind me of Keith Courage, of all things? Why is that something you would want to be?
Is it because of how, like, stocky he is?
Yeah, that could be it. Kind of strange pacing to the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that everything takes a billion hits. Why does it keep playing Hallelujah? Okay, I guess someone had to release this over here, and it might as well have been Kemco.
Thanks, Kemco.
I got the
Cool
thing.
dragons.
Kill me. Kill me.
Oh no, my daughter.
Right.
Next game.
Other games Kemco released in other territories around this time include Brutal Paws of Fury and another game we haven't seen on stream before. They released the European version of Super Troll Islands. And I'm never going to pass up a chance to play this.
Are you a Super Troll Island stan?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's like the Super Troll Islands Twitter have you blocked for being too obsessive.
Look at that wobbly text.
This is European.
Oh, yeah? You still think it's European?
Yes. Yes.
Alex, this is a reskin of the Mr. Blobby game.
Is this a Mr. Blobby?
And they released it over here, and Kemco released it in other regions. I think they did the Japanese release, actually. But what's important is this needed to be released worldwide. Because people around the world needed to see.
Mr. Blobby as the... Oh my god.
What is happening?
It's normal, it's fine.
Yeah?
This is just how it goes, honey.
Is it?
Yeah. Just deal with it.
I refuse to deal with it. The evil has not been banished.
Yes, it
The
has.
evil
We're
is
good.
clearly...
No more evil, honey.
No. No, I see we still have some evil left over. Good God. Well, what if I told you Kemco made their own sequel to Draken? Not the original Draken creators, but Kemco itself made a Super Nintendo sequel to it. They called it Dragon View.
I want a Dragon View.
These guys, they love their dragons. They even call it Draken 2. Hey, you like you like Kemco games? Me too.
Well, there you go.
That's my opening line. It usually works. Unless there's some kind of freaking dragon.
I like the sunset. It's very pretty.
Apparently this game is actually really good. I've never played it though.
I don't believe you that a Kemco original is good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe too, is the thing. But I have it on good authority that this is actually good.
Whose authority?
Hey!
Hey!
Your default name is Alex.
Nice, me. Good.
You like this now?
Yeah, this is good now. I take it back. As long as I get to view a dragon, I'm good.
Well, let's see. Wow. What a cool guy. Haha, good. He jibes? Since when has anyone jibed?
Me. I'm jibing.
Surely you jest.
That's from Airplane. Get out of here.
Kemco. Expected better from you. Master Quiznos? Blah, 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 blah. If I wanted to read, I'd go to school.
In a way, wouldn't you say that our streams are school?
That's why we get such poor funding.
I was going
Got him.
Kicked out of the No Streamer Left Behind program.
So look at this. This is a real-ass action game.
Oh, look at him run!
Notice it runs at 60 FPS with no problems. There's no weird polygonal gameplay or random digitized sound effects. This seems kind of like a real video game to me. Oh, but it's from this era where you can't do anything without having to read a bunch of stuff.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, games got worse the more you had to read in them. I'm letting all my controversial takes.
You really are. It's because,
out
like,
tonight.
everyone's watching GDQ, so they can't
Yeah,
hear
fuck it. I could say whatever I want. I'm coming for you, Wink Martindale.
Poor Wink. It's probably like, I've been subscribed for so long, and this is what they think of me?
I suffered through Adventure Pals for this.
Oh, man. Sorry, Wink.
Oh, Master, I'm so sorry. Don't blame yourself, Alex.
Done. I won't blame anybody.
Talk. This has extra narration. You jump up, you shout with excitement.
I like that you have to, like, learn from Lord Quiznos here.
I ain't learning. You can't make me learn.
Okay, sorry.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We're done with this town. I'm gonna go view some dragons. Fucking Top Gear 3000.
Says the night came out in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Whoa, this is future Top Gear. It is a race. A car race.
I love this.
This is cool. See, if you're gonna put text to your game, at least make it interesting.
Yeah, this is sick.
Holy fuck. I am in the race.
Thank you for the 100 bits, the Ultimo. Danny, this is sick.
This is sick.
This is very sick.
Let's play this. Let's go to Misk on Merak. And now we race. This is a Musk on Mikrat or something.
What?
What town did they say this was? Some kind of planet? Looks a whole lot like Earth to me.
I hear Muskrat Planet, and I'm like, excuse me.
I think that's what it said. Anyway, this is a race across the galaxy somehow?
This galaxy looks like England or
This
whatever.
galaxy is very well paved. Oh, it's got F-Zero recharge lanes. Nice.
Okay, this is sick.
I like this. You see, I'm not opposed to text in games. I'm just saying, if you put text in your game, at least make it interesting. Make it worth my while to read. I've read so much bullshit in video games over the years, guys.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
much unnecessary lore.
I've wasted so much of my time reading bullshit in video games.
And I don't remember none of it. Let's start an anti-reading campaign.
This, Danny, no, that is... Danny, we are going to get ultra canceled for that.
In video games. I mean, if you're a book fanatic, a booker, I guess you would call that, then you can read all you want, but keep your words away from my video games.
Honey, the devs of Disco Elysium are going to murder us.
Yeah, and I'll still not play their games. So.
Well, I want them to give me a free copy.
Maybe you should just ask nicely.
No!
And not mention the anti-reading campaign you're a part of.
I will never mention the I will never... I want to delete it from the stream. I'm very pro-reading.
We got second. That's first loser in terms of the Galactic race.
Thank you for the 100 bits from the Ultimo Dream and Friends. See? You used to read. What happened?
I beat Tracy, Richard, Bernie, Sid, Tony, Oliver, Jim, Paul, Dave. I beat a lot of people. Let's go with one last game.
Okay.
They ported another computer game exclusively to the Super Famicom in Japan. The game is called Genocide 2.
Oh, is that why you have it just called G2 here?
It's also known as G2.
We're just gonna call it G2?
G2, Genocide 2.
No.
Also by Zoom, the Lagoon people.
Hey, Zoom, rename your game.
No. G2, Judgment Day. Yeah, exactly. The long-awaited sequel. Now, this is a Japanese computer game, and if you're familiar with the titles of games for the PC 98 and PC 88 and so on, Genocide is a completely normal and acceptable name for a video game.
Yeah, but I just want to say, no. Like, it's fine when you're on your freak PC-like stuff, but once you get on the console, you have to normalize yourself a little bit, you know?
Yeah, clean it up a little bit. Maybe call it, anything except Genocide. How about a more pleasant name, like Robot Birthday Party?
Sorry, all I can think about is just the Peckle 2 guy. Yeah, one of the weapons is called Betty Plus. Oh, it is Genocide too. Danny was.
Yeah, G2.
Tony Mouse.
Tony Mouse. Tony Mouse. Are you kidding me?
Betty. There's Betty. There's Betty Spaghetti. Betty died.
So, like the original computer version, this is a side-scrolling action game with a focus on very fast action. Interesting sound effects. From what I've heard, the original computer version of this is the way to go. If you're gonna play Genocide 2, you might as well play it on X68000 or something.
Yeah.
But that's not what Kemco was about. They were about bringing the computer experience to consoles.
Thank you, Kemco.
From Doughboy to Genocide 2. Ooh, there's moves you can do. There's like Street Fighter commands and shit. Maybe this is good.
Is it good?
High power. Seems okay. Can you dash? Oh yeah, you can. Neat. This reminds me of Heavy Nova, except way better. Heavy Nova kind of sucks. Damn, you can jump kick. Kemco, I think you got something here. If only you called it anything other than Genocide 2.
Yeah! Genocide 2 with your great friend, Betty.
Betty. Theme of Betty. Oh, we're in the sewer! What?
Whoa, cool sewer lizard.
What the fuck? What is that?
Oh no, it's a sewer worm. Never mind. Even better.
Cool. My god. I found so many surprises tonight. A lot of these games I never played before. I'm gonna have to put more time into Genocide 2.
You will.
Now, I said we were going to cover Game Boy and Game Boy Color games tonight. Why don't we do a very quick lightning round of those?
Okay.
Because Kemco did continue after the NES and Super Nintendo. We saw them release Crazy Castle games on Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and there was a couple other things they released around that time, too. If Kemco is known on Game Boy, though, it's for their very early release by the name of Sword of Hope.
Oh yeah, Sword of Hope!
You know this one.
I sure do. I like this game too. I love early Kemco RPGs. What can I say?
Now, this was the point after they experienced their big success with Shadowgate, and what they decided to do was bring a Shadowgate-style game to the Game Boy, with a few twists. Theo!
Thank you, IceV, for the raid. We are finishing up our look at Kemco games. We are now on the Game Boy playing Sword of Hope.
Yeah. Hey, Isby, what's up? Did you enjoy the Kirby Canvas Curse? Y'all should follow Isby if you're not already. The other day I saw her playing Kirby Tilt and Tumble on the GameCube.
Oh, nice.
And then a few days later it showed up on GDQ. Coincidence? I don't think so. Old Man House.
Hey, Prince.
Alex, this is Shadowgate with RPG battles.
Yeah, it's so good.
They combined Ghostline with Shadowgate. They went and did it. Pretty well known for an early Game Boy game. I think this got a release on the 3DS eShop.
It did, because I definitely played this.
There's a lot of game here. If you wanted your Shadowgate to have experience in gold and stuff,
I do.
then your dream has come true. You too can fight a moth on your Game Boy. Going again through our lightning round, let's play a Snoopy Magic Show. We saw a Snoopy game last time. It was converted from a Donald Duck game.
Hey, it's his pal. I forget his name. Cactus.
Yeah, Shitty Joe.
No, you're thinking Joe Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Spike. Okay.
Spike, there you go.
I call him Cactus. Whatever. Cactuses have spikes. It works. Snoopy, what are you doing?
This is Snoopy's Magic Show.
Snoopy died.
You gotta avoid the ball.
Okay. Do you have to touch the wood stalks?
Yes. Good call.
Nice.
Poor Snoopy.
Magic.
Just getting pasted into these games that already exist. This game really has the magic of the original Peanuts comics.
Oh,
Remember that series where they had teleporters? It's a teleporter, Charlie Brown, is what they called it.
it's a shovelware tie-in, Charlie Brown. Yeah, Joe Teleporter.
Joe Teleporter. Not sure what this has to do with Snoopy or magic or anything at all, but it is a Game Boy puzzle game, and you didn't need to make sense. You just had to make the game. There was another Snoopy game. Is this the same thing? Let's find out. It's not the same thing. It came out in '96. Snoopy no Hajimete no Otsukai. Let's do that.
Snoopy. Snoopy!
Snoopy!
Hold on. I'm getting there.
Is that Snoopy?
Yeah. This is why you never hear Snoopy's voice.
I thought he sounded more like...
No,
Okay.
that's a lie.
There's
Hello,
old...
Charlie Brown.
There's old Chuck. That's not food.
Bullshit.
He just left.
Good for him.
Cool.
That's very cool.
We can buy stuff from the Panya. It's 150 gold for a piece of pawn. Oh, what? Look at this Amiga shit.
This isn't. No. This is fine.
You remember Brat? This is just that.
I barely remember Brad.
That was that game with the cool baby in the intro.
Oh, okay. We see a lot of cool babies.
Yeah, true.
Video games feature lots of cool babies. It's like a common theme, like spaceships and stuff.
What was with the fascination with Snoopy that Kemco had specifically?
I think they just had the license and they wanted to make money with the license.
That makes too much sense.
Snoopy is a popular licensed character in Japan.
Let's make him go into the McDonald's.
What do you think he's gonna do there?
I don't know, order a burger.
Shit.
Yeah, he's gonna shit on the floor.
No, in the toilet!
Okay.
Thank you! Don't be rude. Go in. Alright, Lucy, where's the toilet?
I see, we had a sub-objective. We had to buy the bread. Go, Snoop. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Snoopy, move!
I'm about to win the game.
Exactly. Yes, the door. The Lucy's store's restroom has a fucking keypad on the door. You have to ask for the code, and they're real snotty when you ask. And it's just
God,
like,
what a pain in the ass.
thanks, Snoopy. Enjoy your bread.
Yeah, at this late date, this kind of game would be very much old hat. I don't know why anyone was clamoring for a Snoopy puzzle game in 1996, but
I was.
I'm not Kemco. Here we see one of Snoopy's famous skits. Oh. That's
Yeah.
That's Schroeder.
Mm-hmm.
That's Snoopy. Well, there's a lot more game of this if you want it. Let's try out Neko, Jada, monogatari. I have no idea what this is. I like it though.
Cat, good, good.
The
A little
default
complicated.
The
but-
default name is Mark.
Mark.
Mark the cat.
This looks. Is this the cat return? No. What is this? What is this? Chat. What is this?
I really like that cat sprite.
Chat. What is this? I know this. Is
What?
this-
Did they make a Sword of Hope with cats? Alex! Why was I not informed? This is the best game ever made! What the fuck? It's Sword of Hope with cats! And they didn't bring it out over here! I'm upset.
This rules. I wish we could be playing this.
I'm so upset.
Please fan translate this. This got a fan translation recently? Okay.
Excellent, we're gonna play it. For sure. Well, it wouldn't be a Kemco Game Boy stream without Spy vs. Spy. In 1992. If I had to guess, this is a whole lot like the earlier Spy vs. Spy games. Choose a spy. Who's this?
He is an original character. He is definitely not in the over of Spy versus Spy. I would know.
Whoa! Holy crap, you're so fast in this! What in the world?
Rip Danny.
This is Spy vs. Spy reimagined for Generation X. Generation X, you can relate.
Generation X died.
Just being ganked and then having to go to heaven.
Oh, that sucks.
This is ultra fast Spy vs. Spy for sickos. Can I jump in the water? Oh yeah. And there's a cutaway. That's pretty good. This warrants further investigation. I'll have to look into this. Meanwhile, other games they released include, like I said, the Japanese prehistoric man called P-Man. The Sword of Hope games were known as Selection in Japan, and there was a collection called Selection 1 and 2. It's a selection. Also, how bad of a name is Selection?
It's pretty bad.
Maybe the worst. This is what Sword of Hope 2 looks like.
Cool, King Turd Anime.
King, you're looking cool. We should completely lose our minds and play through both Sword of Hope games.
I agree.
In one stream.
Only if it's a marathon or a fundraiser. I'm not doing that for free.
You know what? You're right to say it.
Hey, at least I'm telling you the truth. Oh,
Let's go to Game Boy Color, where they released the Game Boy Color version of Catwoman.
nice.
Skipping ahead a few years. There's that new Kemco logo that shows that you're about to play some real dog shit.
Looks great, Huckle.
Thank you. This is Kemco music. Man, how long has it been since we've seen this movie?
This isn't based on the Catwoman movie though.
It's not?
It's from 1999. The Catwoman movie came out in like 2005. 3.
Oh my god, you're right.
This is just based off of the Catwoman franchise.
They just wanted to make a Catwoman.
Yeah. This is just Catwoman.
Kemco's ahead of the game as usual. The owner of that should be me, Catwoman.
I agree with her.
Is this gonna be rescue the embassy mission? Oh no, it's... What is it? Whoa. Is this a Prince of Persia-like? You can flip around all over the place. You can use your claws. You got a dragon punch? What? This is too much for my simple gamer mind to comprehend.
Cool.
Oh no, I think this is a platformer. I think we have to rank this one. Just dragon punch the shit out of that security guard. This might be good. I'm in no position to judge, but looks promising. Huge dog!
Big dog! Once again, thank you everyone for putting up with the chat not wanting to render apostrophes and stuff today. No idea what's up.
That's such a specific problem.
It really is. It also has been messing up a couple of the the emotes, so thank you all very much. Yeah, it's a Streamlabs thing. I don't know what's going on. Alright.
Catwoman, not bad. This seems okay to me.
You a cat stan?
Also on Game Boy Color, they collected Deja Vu 1 and 2. And this is the only way you can play Kemco's Deja Vu 2 in any form. They did make this for NES, and it was fully ready for release, and then they canceled it. And this is one of the few unreleased NES games we've never found a prototype for. We at Lost Levels have been searching for this one too. It's just not out there. We found freaking prototypes of Crazy Castle and Bugs Bunny's Birthday Bash, but not Deja Vu 1 and 2. The second game, like the first game, begins with you in a bathroom, and you don't know what's going on. But you remember who you are this time. And while the first game was about figuring out who you were and trying to solve the mystery of the murder that was committed in your name, the second game is about resolving your old gambling debts. You have to spend the whole game gambling and making money back. It's kind of a weird sequel. Yeah, you gotta get 112 grand in a week. Or else. I did play through this on Game Boy Color, and I did not like it nearly as much as the first game. It's very strange. Still, if you want more Deja Vu, it's here, and you can play it on Game Boy Color. Glad they ported it. I just want that NES version now.
Same.
So there was like 1 billion Top Gear games on Game Boy Color we're gonna skip in favor of playing Daikatana.
Cool. You know, I've never seen Daikatana being played.
Here it is.
Cool.
You know what it means? You know what Daikatana means?
Daikatana.
It means big sword. So
You
while
have a big sword in this game?
yeah, while Daikatana was a first-person shooter on PC, this is what it looks like on Game Boy Color. It's got all the characters in here. It's got Hero. It's got your buddy Superfly.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they just converted it to Game Boy. And they made it a Zelda-like. This is another one of those games I've always wanted to get into. Maybe someday I'll play the original Daikatana on PC.
You gotta do it. We gotta show the people.
I tried, man. One time I tried. It starts you in a swamp and you just gotta beat up a bunch of mosquitoes or some shit.
Sorry.
It sucks. Very difficult game to like. That's how the Daikatana was made.
Oh.
So much backstory.
What if it was a small sword instead?
Then it would be a Shikai katana. I don't know.
Cool! I love it.
What's the word I'm looking for that isn't Shikai? It's something. It means little. Mini katana.
Baby.
The baby katana.
Chisai? Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah, Chisai's katana. I was close. Changed history? No way.
So why do they give this guy a gun?
I don't know.
Cause like, if I had a big sword, I would be like, fuck this. I'm using this bad boy.
I'm out of here. You can push crates. You know it's a PC game now. I used up all my resources pushing that crate. More flashbacks. Are you kidding me? I think this is more game than we can adequately show off, but there's a whole lot here, and it's a lot to take in, especially if you're familiar with Daikatana on PC. There's even a prototype version that was recently discovered. They were going to release this in the US, and they didn't for some reason. What did they release, though? What's this game? Year 2000. Releasing a Game Boy Color Looney Tunes game. Featuring Tweety, of all things. What's your name?
It's obviously Tweety's High-Flying Adventure, so I'm Oh, I guess I'm ass.
Look at this, I'm gonna use
Oh, no! Don't you dare!
I used up all the apostrophes.
So that's why it's not working for anybody. Let's study how to play, huh?
What? I don't want to study.
Master these techniques!
If you master these, nothing bad will happen to you, Tweety. Jesus Christ. What, are you gonna quiz me?
Okay, chase Sylvester.
We're chasing after Sylvester?
Yeah!
Not the other way around? Alright.
Get his ass! He's a little bastard. He doesn't...
Come here, you fuck. Ow, he hurt! Sylvester hurt me.
How are you supposed to catch him? Oh, you're supposed to get the paw print, I think. Or, like, slap something on his head.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can fly.
Can you push that? It's music.
It's pretty good.
You got an oil can. What are you gonna do with that?
Stand close and swat, swat, swat. Let's do it. Eh. Oops, I ran out. Baseball. He's dead.
You did it!
We
You
killed him.
him!
We killed Sylvester.
Let's play.
Who are those strange children?
Who are they?
They look even worse in close-up.
Who are they? I like the goth boy on the left. This guy is from a... Who is he from? He looks like he's from Cool Cat or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks like he's from Tennessee Tuxedo. He does not belong in this game. No, get out of here.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's play the freaking game. Tweet.
Yeah, these are UPA motherfuckers. They don't belong here. What's Lola doing here?
Why is Lola doing news in France? Kemco?
I'm glad to see her, but I didn't know she was in anything else.
This story is too unbelievable for me. My immersion has been ruined. Now Bugs is snowboarding?
Bugs looks like shit.
Here's France with their famous man-eating plants. So this looks like a game where you just set up little tricks and traps for the people pursuing you. collect banana peels and baseballs and things. But you're just Tweety, a little bird who can't fight back, really.
The plunger.
I want to use the plunger on something.
You gonna plunge that worm?
This dude's fucked.
He died really sadly.
That was a dramatic death. Oh, but we're not here to see this Tweety game, are we? We're gonna have to end the stream with Kemco's real Tweety game. Their unforgettable Tweety game that premiered alongside the Game Boy Advance in 2001. Let's do it. We're gonna have to do this. Yep, here we go. This game has been infamous in certain circles. People on our Discord keep bringing it up, and I've been looking forward to playing it. This is Tweety and the Magic Gems. The twisted cousin to Crazy Castle 5 featuring Woody Woodpecker.
Okay, so it's part of the series?
Well, it's part of the Twisted Kemco Games series. You went too far. I'm lost.
Tweety, you idiot. Oh my god. Sorry that I'm anti-Tweety. I don't know, Tweety just pisses me off.
Yeah.
They're so confrontational. They're always on those t-shirts, like, telling me to shut up. It's
That's
like,
true. They're always crossing their arms and glaring at you.
And I'm sorry. I'm not to be a sicko, but Tweety looks delicious.
You'd eat him?
I would eat the shit out of... What? Is Tweety okay?
No. No, Tweety's not okay. Yeah, Tweety tattoos were a thing for a time. Especially in the 90s and 2000s.
Sylvester, why do you want to stop? I mean...
His feet are turning into cold, hard stone. So the premise of this Game Boy Advance party game is to save Tweety Bird from turning to stone.
It's a party game?
It's a party game. Gotta get the gems, or else our beloved Tweety Bird will turn to stone forever. Kind of a grim premise for a children's game.
Little bit. Okay, fair. Sylvester doesn't want him to turn to stone because you can't eat stone? Okay. See, that's why I really sympathize with Sylvester, because if I lived in this house with this delicious-looking bird, I mean...
One computer player. Look at these characters. You can choose Sylvester, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Mark Anthony in a rare appearance outside his one-shot cartoon. Yosemite Sam, Porky Pig. Let's be Sam. I will be the one to rescue Tweety. Up to the computer.
I just think multiple Looney Tunes look delicious.
Look at the title of this screen, Alex.
Tweety's turn to stone speed. I don't like that.
Most twisted thing I've ever
No,
seen.
turn it off.
No, we're gonna make him turn to stone fast.
Don't do that.
My body itches. I can't move my feet. Help!
This is fucked up.
Wow, this game's real. This wasn't just made up by our Discord. Our Discord!
A Discord, help! I'm turning to stone.
I'm starting to sound like Tweety.
Don't, I'll eat you.
Oh, it's card-based. So even better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a combination board game and minigame collection, so they tried to do Mario Party. It's gonna be small.
Yeah.
We did it. Teach the kids to gamble.
Yosemite Sam, you did it.
All right, Bugs Bunny. What a strange game this is. Not just the whole worldwide trip to save Tweety Bird, but the fact that Tweety's turning to stone. And you're just constantly reminded through the whole game that he's slowly turning to stone.
I mean, not through the whole game, are you?
Yeah. It's a pretty consistent
Help,
premise.
help, I'm dying, please. Please save me. So you can throw me in the fire.
I'm the perfect size for an air flyer.
He is.
Just pop me in like a chicken nugget. Is what he would say.
He would. He would.
So even though this game is far past Kemco's prime in the 8-bit era, I think it is very much a Kemco game. All the years, all the platforms, all the advancements in technology, you can't keep Kemco from being Kemco. And what they're gonna do, if they want to do it, is make a game about Tweety slowly turning to stone in the context of a board game.
Okay, Rachel, the old naked pink Tweety looked even more like a plucked Tweety!
He's 8% turned to stone. My feet are so heavy. I can't move. Please, hurry and help me.
This is depressing. This sucks. No. No.
This really is real. It actually plays out like this. Those weren't doctored screeds. This is the legit premise of the game. Kemco, I salute you.
Thank you, Kemco.
No matter what, you were true to your roots. You were twisted from moment one, and you were twisted when you went into the grave. That's the lesson behind Kemco, I think. No matter who you are, be true to yourself. If you want to make a gambling-themed minigame board game collection where Tweety slowly turns to stone, you better do it.
I don't like that, though. I don't want Tweety to petrify.
Why not? Minigame.
Chat, it's called petrification, okay? You look it up later. It's no one's... Get out of here.
Oh. You know, Alex, the Mr. FPGA has link mode support for GBA. We could play this multiplayer if you wanted.
No.
You know, invite a couple of people over.
No.
Be like, you can be Yosemite Sam. You can be
You
Sylvester.
want to invite friends over to watch the Tweety get petrified? Is that what you want?
Who doesn't? What a strange journey this has been.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Chat.
Is this new?
Chat.
Is Ms. Taz a creation for this game?
No, I've seen her before. I've seen her in the comics, like in the 70s comics. She-Devil.
Oh, she's the
That's
Joker.
such a sexy Joker card. I hate it.
Got her finger in her mouth and everything. I don't think we've really learned much about Kemco. It's hard to really narrow it down what their focus was or really what their problem was. But in experiencing so many of their games, we can hopefully understand them a little bit better. And I think we're gonna end off in the next stage of petrification.
When is it happening? Just
Pretty soon. I think it's after this turn. I got an ace.
Oh, nice.
I don't want what you're
He's
offering.
not allowed. He got removed from the multiverse. God, it would be so sick if they put it in multiverse.
Where did they drop me off? Am I in Australia or something?
Don't worry about it. You're in Upper Africa? I don't know.
Hard to say. Moscow.
They're fine.
Bugs Bunny visits Moscow.
What's he doing there?
My feet have completely turned to rock. I'm scared. Help!
I hate this. Can we please stop?
Okay.
All right.
That is Tweety and the Magic Gems for the Game Boy Advance, and that is a selection of games from Kemco, a company that hopefully you'll never forget again as long as you live. From twisted adventure games for Famicom to twisted board games for GBA, Kemco was there for us, and we won't forget them. Why don't you show off a couple of more images from this game, Alex?
Can I do it? Okay, here we go.
Here's an example of what happens as the gameplay progresses. This was posted to our Discord. Again, I thought this was modified, but no, this looks completely on the level. This looks like something that would be in the game.
Should I show them?
And then show them the final form to finish off the stream.
I'm sorry, everybody.
You could not rescue Tweety. Sorry.
I hate that! No, I'm bringing it back up. Look at him! Look at this! 2% of Tweety turned to stone? 100%.
There's no coming back from that. He's completely
dead.
petrified.
He's dead. Yeah, this is some bend round shit. I don't like it. Rest in fucking pieces, dude.
That's the end of Tweety, and that's the end of this stream. Thank you for watching our journey through Kemco and our journey into madness as a result. So many strange games. Computer conversions, Daikatana, Tweety turning to stone.
I don't like that.
Many nightmares to be had if you look at Kemco's library. And I thank you for joining us for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Patrons, head on over to patreon.com/retropals, whether you're a patron or not. And if you're not, you should join.
Yeah, join.
Consider it. This week the theme is computer ports of arcade games. Your choices are the Commodore 64, MSX, or X68000. Whatever wins, we're going to play a whole bunch of crusty arcade ports for uncapable computer hardware. Should be a good time. Alex, wrap us up, please.
Well, folks, with Tweety turning to stone and dying, it is the weekend. So everyone enjoy yourself because Tweety won't. Tweety is gone. Tweety,
he did.
He's dead. Speaking of tweets, we are on Twitter, twitter.com/retropalshq. We are
Good
not
segue.
being petrified there, but we do post when we have, new videos up on YouTube whenever we go live and all that good stuff. So do check that out if you'd like to see the RetroPals news you can use. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is a look at, oh my god, how could I forget? It was so good. I'll remember it, but it's good.
Jaguar CD.
Thank you. It's a Jaguar CD one. I was happy with that one. So yeah, please check that one out. It's good. It's good stuff.
Please do.
Please do.
Let's raid our friend Duke Donuts, who is playing. Is this real Doom or is this fucked up Doom? He's probably playing like Doom on 3DO or some shit. No, it's real Doom on a real Pentium. Wow. An actual good video game. No, Duke plays a lot of good video games. You should know this. You probably follow him. So enjoy that. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.